Welcome to the Hastings City Council recap. In this video, items of importance from the February 7th meeting will be reviewed by HCTV to the viewers. The meeting opened with a proclamation of celebration for Black History Month throughout the city of Hastings. The proclamation acknowledged the history of George Daniels, an enslaved black man who freed himself during the Civil War and eventually moved to Hastings as one of the city's first African American residents. The proclamation also made note that the Black and African American population of Hastings has increased by 51.2% in the past decade according to the 2020 census. However, it is important to note that the 2020 census reported that only 1.5% of Hastings' population is Black or African American. Hastings remains the whitest city by population in Dakota County at 93.8% as reported in the 2020 census. The City Council welcomed 4 new city employees during Monday night's meeting. 2 of the newest employees to the city are police officers, Georgianne Freeman Den and Matthew Green. Both Freeman Den and Green have had experience working as security officers or crime prevention specialists. Their roles at the City of Hastings are their first official positions as sworn officers of the law. The other 2 new city employees that were recognized by the council and welcomed at the meeting were Bo Shute, an engineering aide, and Stephanie Taylor, a police receptionist. The council extended the continuation of employee vaccination incentives until June 30th, 2022. During last month's council meetings, City Administrator Dan Waitija mentioned that the vaccine mandates could have possibly changed due to OSHA requirements being reviewed by the U.S. Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ruled that mandates are unconstitutional to enforce by employers of 100 or more, and vaccines can remain optional for employees.
But where there's potentially some confusion is at the same time that we adopted that policy, we also included a vaccination incentive. We said it makes for a safer workplace, it'll reduce absenteeism. In that case, it would have reduced the expenses related with weekly testing. So we put in place an incentive for employees to get vaccinated and report that vaccination status to the city. It was 2 parts, one being for most regular employees, a wellness day, give them a paid day off sometime during the next year. For paid on-call firefighters or some of our seasonal positions that don't work quite the same regular schedule but are still employees and have that same benefit for us to know that they're safe and healthy. We had a cash stipend as an alternative to that wellness day because they don't really work a regular schedule.
A public hearing was held for the consideration of the city to add micro-mobility vehicles into the city of Hastings. Bird Rides, Inc. has proposed sharing the business of electronic scooters with the city of Hastings for residents and tourists to commute around the city.
What we're doing with the city code is we're establishing regulations primarily for the operation of private rental facilities within the public right-of-way itself. And so this is a new portion of our chapter of our code. It's in response to a request that we had from Bird Rides, which is a rental scooter operation that operates throughout the country. They operate in Minneapolis and St. Paul. What they do is they offer scooters on a per minute basis. So you come in with an app, zap your card, you can rent a scooter. The scooter is generally within the public right-of-way. They may be parked at a central location, but it's not rented from a store, the Bird store. It's within the public right-of-way generally. Because these items are within the public right-of-way, we wanted to ensure that we had regulations in place.
A reminder that city offices will be closed on February 21st in observance of President's Day, and the next regular council meeting will be Tuesday, February 22nd at 7 p.m. Thanks for watching.